Hello guys, welcome to Coolbase. Welcome back to another video. This is about brand new videos that we are coming live to give you the latest update from the Senzo Meiwa murder case that we all following very closely. We get to know exactly what is going on. Guys, once again, I'll tell you that this court is not going to finish any moment soon. Yes, trust me. From the way things are going, this court is not gonna finish anytime soon. Tell me something, guys. Am I the only one who have this impression whereby I feel like the judge don't really like advocate Malesela Teffo? Am I the only one to have this impression? Because from the way I'm seeing, from the way they are trying to treat him inside the court, whenever he had to stand and try to speak, I have the impression like the judge don't like advocate Teffo. And for that reason, he had tried to make it even more obvious that his colleague, which is Advocate Mushlolo and the state advocate Baloi, they had to take advantage of it and start playing Advocate Teffo Malesela Teffo as a football, because the judge has opened that door to show that he don't really care about Advocate Teffo, from the way he keep on interrupting him and try to exchange with him. And on other side, Teffo is trying to raise up his point, but yet the judge don't seem like he's interested to hear what Advocate Teffo had to say. So that's just a question. I don't know whether it is about me who's feeling it in this way, having this kind of impressions, or either you also, if you've been watching this court, do you have also the same impression to know that the judge don't seem to like Advocate Teffo? Because as you all know, there's a problem of second docket, the one of 375, which has been raised or being presented to the court. And yesterday, you saw it. When Advocate Mushilolo, she was busy reading it, she got interrupted. Just for them to come and bring a second letter, which will have to support this, or which will come and cancel this second docket. The one which mentioned the names of the 7 people in the Dutch house who supposed to be arrested. And this docket was not apply. So they had to come and cancel it. That no, this docket does not have a merit. Okay, fine. And all these things, they were happening in front of Advocate Malesela Teffo. Now it was about time for him also to come and try to give his point of view, because you just bring something which seemed to be different from what we've been expecting all this time along. When he stood up, the judge did not want him to listen to him. He keep on saying that no, Teffo is repeating the same things over and over. Teffo does that, Teffo does this. But yet, he has not given him that chance. He's not being patient with him to have to listen what Teffo have to say. And when it's about time for Advocate Mushulolo to speak, you will see the judge will listen to her, will pay attention without interrupting her. She will speak her mind, even though she used some strong words or language. The judge is not correcting her. If it is the state advocate standing up, try to talk about whatever he is in his mind, the judge is not going to interrupt. But when it's about time for Advocate Malesela Teffo to speak, you see the judge will have to interrupt him in one way or another. What is going on here? Because the judge himself has said that this is not about me. Okay, fine, but why can't him also give Advocate a chance for him to speak his mind? Guys, today inside the court, long time ago, Advocate Teffo was trying to raise up his point, because his attorney asked the court that they should let him address the court because he have matters. Yesterday, we saw the judge how he was trying to impose Advocate Malesela Teffo for him to answer to the question yes or no, whether they should submit the 2 letters. And when Advocate Malesela Teffo says that no, I need also to give my point of view before I get to give the answer. And you saw how it was embarrassing inside the court, whereby the Advocate Teffo and the judge, they have to start exchange the word in front of everyone. So today morning when they arrive inside the court, the attorney of Advocate Teffo had asked the judge that please allow my advocate to address this court. And Advocate Teffo is start trying to address up the matter. I'm gonna just try to summarize about what he said because all of us we don't get to understand exactly what is going on inside this court. And then Advocate Teffo, his point here was trying to explain the court that this second docket that they are trying to cancel, this docket has been existing long time ago. This docket contains the names of people who are supposed to be arrested. This docket had some other what do you call investigators who had worked on this. And when this docket was assigned, the advocate, the defending, I mean, the state advocate Baloi, he was not in charge of this case. This is something that he find it was existing already. And then all of a sudden, they are trying to make it disappear like nothing never had happened. They're giving the reason to say that this docket, this second docket, the one for 375, it was signed by a junior advocate. So therefore, says that no, it's not true. This advocate who worked on this docket, this second docket, it's someone who knows his job, is a senior advocate, and he even described the place where he works. He tried to bring to the court and explain the court that it will be impossible for them to say that this kind of docket it was signed by a junior advocate. Guys, he tried to make to the court understand that there is a corruption at the DPP where this docket is coming from, because they are trying to cover up of what had happened. But yet the judge could not listen to him. The judge could not give him enough time to just have to listen to what Advocate Teffo is saying. He keep on going, guys, explaining the court that why every time if my colleagues are talking, you don't interrupt them. When it is about me, you have to be interrupted. And that's the reason why I asked you guys when I first started this video to know whether am I the only one who have this impression to say that the judge don't like Teffo, or do you also feel the same thing? Because it is not normal. Like when other people they speak, they don't get interrupted. But when it is Teffo, you have to get interrupted. I want you guys just to have a listen first to what was the conversation. Then we'll get to comment after them.
I restrain myself, and I may not know why it should happen that when I'm trying everything to avoid to make an argument with the court, that will happen. Well, I'm supposed to make an argument with the state, because here I've never responded. Yesterday it was Advocate Waloi, it was Advocate Mfololo. I understand this was raised in my absence, and it doesn't mean that I'm excluded. I was the person who was implicated. That there is an impression that has been created that even the so-called people who are commenting, the so-called legal expert, are commenting, especially about me insofar as the impression has been created about Docket 375 that Teffo is having that Docket 375 because he had advantage, because in his previous life he was a police officer. He spoke to the police officers he's got a connection. That's why he had advantage. You see now, you are going to carry things in the media. Come and make them part of the argument here. I don't know. I'm not listening to.
Guys, obviously here you can see again, look at Mushololo, she's busy laughing at him. You can see again how Malesela Teffo got interrupted by the judge while he was trying to make his point on something which is very serious. He was trying to explain the court that I can't let go of this because people out there, the impression that these two colleagues of mine, Mushulolo and the state advocate, they are trying to bring to the media is trying to show that I was in connections with people who were working inside the DPP, that the one who had given me this information instead of giving it to them as well. And they're trying to make him look like, okay, since he used to be a former police officer, That is the reason why he had that facility to get to put his hands on this second docket. And he was trying to explain the court that no, that is not true. I got this docket at the same time as other people. Instead, I'm even the second person to get this docket because the state advocate he got this docket since 2020. Advocate Baloy, that is when he got this docket, but yet he never tried to bring it to the court. Guys, personally, I don't know what is going on with all this. I don't know where we're getting in. That's why I said this court, it will last forever. If you're expecting it to finish anytime soon, I doubt. Because the battle now it is between the advocates. At the same times, the referee who's supposed to be the judge is now trying to protect certain people and try to release expose other people, which is advocate Teffo in this case here. Because you also earlier on how he was trying to condemn advocate Teffo, keep on saying that no, advocate Teffo had interrupt advocate Mushulolo cross examinations because that was not the right time for him to start bringing up his points or his opinions inside the court. Now, if this continue to go like this, I don't know how they will get to come with an agreement of the date which this court will have to continue. Because what Advocate Teffo is trying to raise up in this matter is trying to tell the court that they must not entertain or they must not accept the application that Mushulolo is trying to give to the court, because Mushulolo is trying to ask for more time so that she'll have to go and prepare herself for this so-called second letters that which was brought yesterday, which cancel the first one, the one we were told that the 7 people who were in that house, that the one who knows also what happened to Senzo Mehiwa and they're supposed to be arrested. So therefore his point here, he was trying to tell the court that we don't need time to waste. And the way I'm seeing my colleague Mushulolo, she's trying to waste all the time because she had acknowledged, she had accepted this second docket from the beginning. And she had said that, okay, now that I have accepted and I acknowledge it, I'll put it aside and try it now to continue with my cross examinations with the first witness on stand, Tabo Mosia. But I don't know what happened. In the last minute, she ended up changing up the camp. She's now cooperating with the state advocate who's busy trying to suggest for this court to be postponed for October or November. So these people, obviously, yesterday in the video, for those who always watch me, I said to you guys that these people, they know how to make money. The more this court keep on delaying, the more money they keep on making. And don't be surprised by the end of this court to see people like Baloy having millions in the bank because they are making money. So that is the reason why they will keep on delaying, they keep on taking all the time, because they know that they are making money. But here, Advocate Teffo Malesela is not making money because he had said it. And so far, no one have come and contradict him on what he had said on the TV, that I'm doing this for free. I did not charge anyone. I'm doing it out of my own willingness. So he's doing it out of his own will to help the family, the Senzo family, and the 5 accused who are behind bars. Now, look at now, they keep on taking him to the left and right. They don't even want to listen to what he have to say. So that's why he keep on insisting that no, there is a cover-up, which comes from the DPP. There are some mess that these people, or some errors that these people they had committed. And they know, they are afraid that if we leave this second docket appear inside the court acknowledge of this second docket, which means we'll be in trouble, because we will be forced now to arrest these 7 people, which is KK, a sister, a mother, a Longo Chwala, of course, and the 2 Senzo Mewa friends who were in that house. And when these people get inside the court, they'll start now telling the truth, because all of them, they know, obviously from the way I'm seeing right now, they are not going to speak the same version. I believe they'll tell the truth, and that's how we're going to find the eyewitness that Advocate Malesela Teffo had said before, that there is someone who says he have seen KK pull the trigger with the gun, with a revolver which came from Longotwala. So these people, they're not gonna have the same vision, and if they have to speak the truth, that simply means that they'll have to mention the names of the officers who had helped them to change this case, to make it look like it was a robbery. You guys will get the point, right? So that is when you see like they are trying by all means to make disappear of this second docket, so that they will focus on other things. They'll just continue with whatever they had started already. Though, with whatever they have started, from the way this case is standing right now, things are still in mess. The whole court is damaged. The whole statement is damaged. From the Thabo Mosia, the way he presented his statement in the court, the question that they asked him, the way he failed to answer some of the questions, the service that he have done, it has already been damaged. And there's no a way that even a blind eye, I mean a blind judge, will come and say that no, okay, no, Thabo Mosia have spoken the truth and this is what I'm going to do. I don't think so. Obviously, there'll be something that they're going to do. And let's wait and see, because right now they're on lunch, and we prefer to bring you this part one of the video so that you guys, you can get at least to have an idea of what had happened this morning inside the court. They're still trying to fight and try to find out exactly what's going on, but at the same time, Teffo Malesela is being interrupted because he can't speak his mind. Instead, they prefer to let Advocate Omushlolo to finish whatever she had to say. And what she's suggesting is something that Teffo will have to sit and wait, until when that time she will suggest it work in a favor in order for him to start speaking out. So guys, wow, it's very confusing. Let's hope maybe the judge will try to see things the way we're trying to see it out there. Because this morning, you saw again, there's a police who came inside the court to ask some information about one of accused. A police who came inside. So the information, what kind of information does this police want? Because when Teffo approached him and asked him, what kind, I mean, who are you and who sent you? This police, he simply said that I've been sent by my generals. So if you were sent by your generals, but for what reason? And that's the reason why Advocate Malesela had to ask the courts if they can allow this police to speak out, because the way he sounded like he had something serious to say. But unfortunately, it was very funny. I would like you guys first to have a listen to that part. It is very interesting, because Advocate Teffo, he was like, okay, I would like the court to at least to have an idea of what happened. Oh, sorry guys, I'm trying to get the video for you. I have a plenty of videos here. Have a listen.
So what is the interest of the generals in the police as well as the Minister of Police to our clients and their background, where they are coming from? So I would like the question to come and tell this court what is his purpose. Mr. Fore, can you come here?
Well, guys, I just want us to chill, to chill a little bit there. So actually, what happened is that what happened was that Advocate Malesela Teffo wanted to bring a police officer who came to ask the information about this one of the accused who are being in the police custody, to come to the court and explain the court why is it there by the court and why you want this information from these 5 accused. Because the reason, the point that was trying to raise here was trying to make the court understand that this is another threat, whereby they want to, that since they've been sending threat to him and his client, so this is another threat whereby they want maybe to scare one of his accused, and maybe they want to impose him that you look, this is what you need to say. Because honestly speaking, myself also, I don't understand why the police will have to go right in the middle of a court to go and ask information about someone who's under their own custody, because these people, after the court has been adjourned, that the people, I mean the police, if you can see, let me show you guys behind here, you can see that the police right standing there. Look all those people, those are police, and they're there to look after these 5 accused. So from the moment when the court is adjourned, these police, they take them. That simply means to say that these people, we know where they are, and we know who's looking after them. If the police want to get some information about one of the accused, he knows where to find these people. You don't need to come during the court to come and ask the information. Guys, what is going on in this murder case of Senzo Mewa? What are these people trying to hide? Because we are now getting confused. Huh? What is going on, guys? If you want to have information about these accused, they are under your own custodies, and you should wait for them, then you will go and talk to them. Now you're coming during the trial to ask some information about them. I'm not sure whether they give it to him or not, but that was not good. Because that's how we sit yesterday when Mushulolo was busy trying to read the second letter. We saw she got interrupted by Baloy, so that he had to bring the second docket, the second letter, which come to cancel the first letter, saying that this first letter did not have did not have a merit. So guys, I think that's not a good thing. Please do like the videos. If this is your first time to watch our videos, do like the video, subscribe to the channel, because we try to analyze, we try to do analytics, about all these crazy things that is happening in this country, guys. At the same time, we give you our commentary and our point of view at the end of our thoughts. So guys, let's wait and see. For me, I'm just praying to see maybe the judge, he will at least allow Malesela Teffo to speak his mind. Yes, because these things of him trying to side or to compatriot with one side of the advocates and leaving advocate Teffo in the middle of like nothing, it's also giving the courage to these other advocates. You guys, did you see how Mushulolo she responded to Teffo? Huh? And you can tell that she's getting this power from somewhere, because the judge is protecting her. You guys, did you saw how the state advocate Baloy, he spoke, he interrupted Teffo how many times? After 2 hours that Teffo has been talking, he never said anything. At the end of the day, is raising up a point to say that Teffo should come and submit these things through via affidavit and not by saying. But all this time, he was quiet. He was not saying anything. So this is playing with us. This is playing with us. That's not fair. They should all be treated in the same way. Yes, they should all be treated in the same way. They must not be like, no, because this is a Teffo, or this is used to be a former policeman, and that's the reason why he have this information. No. If Teffo have that information, you feel like he had it because he has done what and what, you should also go and try to find it on your own. Simple as that. Simple as that. Instead of looking at the person like they actually, they don't mean nothing in what they're saying. Because people are out there, we can see what is going on. We have an idea. Listen at Mushololo what she was saying.
Those were my last submissions yesterday, my lord. And after that, my learned friend started and brought the application on other issues unrelated to my cross-examination. And as such, my lord, and as Advocate Baloy has just explained to the court, out of greatest respect to our learned friend, it is not because we did not see that we did not object because we did not see that it was wrong what was happening, but we thought maybe it will come to an end, my lord. My lord, you recall that yesterday we stood, this court proceeded up until the normal time, which is 3 o'clock.
No, beyond.
Beyond.
You guys,
And it was
listen at this place.
And instead of arranging the dates yesterday for my application for the next remand, we had to entertain dates to accommodate my learned friend's application, which was brought at a wrong time when I'm in the middle of cross-examination, my lord. I thought maybe a new precedent is being created, my lord. And this morning, under the name of new instructions, we sat down because we thought it's a proper instruction. And as we were listening to it, it was very difficult for us to stand up and say the instruction is not proper, my lord. Out of due respect to my learned friend, my lord. The whole 2 hours, my lord, we were just frustrated and traumatized here as to what is happening in this court. My lord, I'm saying this with due respect. We did not sit down because we did not know what to do. But out of respect, myself, my lord, out of respect, I said, let me respect my learned friend. Because it is my time, my lord, that I continue with the cross-examination. It is me, it is myself who had asked that these proceedings be adjourned. And now, my lord, in the middle of my cross-examinations, we're entertaining my learned friends addressing this court on issues that he should have discussed, he should have canvassed them at the time when he was given to do his cross-examination. This is very unfair, my lord, and it is unprecedented into our law that when a counsel for another accused is in the middle of cross-examination, another counsel will bring an application, whether it's on jurisdiction or whether it's on constitutional violation, my lord. But the turn, as the court has been repeating, that the turn for my learned friend is coming, my lord. But at this time, he ought to have respected me and afforded me an opportunity to finish my cross-examination before he could bring the submissions he has made, my lord. And on that point, my lord, the fact that we have sat down and not objected to the submissions made, it does not necessarily mean that what has happened is right. It is wrong in law, it is unprocedural, whether objected or not objected, and it's inadmissible before this court. And it's a waste of time, my lord. At the time when I'm supposed to be dealing with critical issues pertaining to my cross-examination. My lord, I submit and I ask with due respect.
Guys,
Proceedings.
now you have it. You can see now how Mshlolo, she's attacking Advocate Malesela Teffo, all just because he stood up to give up his point of view about what has been said of this second docket. So for her, the fact that they had cancelled this second docket, the one mentions the names of people who are supposed to be arrested. And they said that just because it was not signed or being stamped, then that simply means that she can let it go and accept the second letter which they bring yesterday. And at the same time, therefore keep on insisting that there is a cover-up. That's the reason why they want to cancel this second docket. Because they want to cover for some people. And there is corruption in the DPP, whereby they don't want people to get to know exactly what happened. And because they had committed some mistakes when they were doing the investigations of this case. That's the reason why they don't want these people to come, because it's going to give them a double job, which will put them in trouble. And they even asked the court that they should call people from the DPP. They should come and explain. Why do they have to bring two letters? Why do they have to bring the first letter and then come with the second letter saying that no, the first letter does not have a merit? While this letter has been existed for so long, for so long time, we're talking about 1 to 2 years, and the investigations in this letter were done by different people. So same case, but the investigations being done by different people. So all this point that Malesela Teffo tried to raise today inside the court, it not mean nothing to Advocate Mushlol and the state advocate, all because they don't feel like it's pleased them. What if people does now start suspecting them that maybe they're also being corrupted? I don't know, because if we can't speak the same language, it is either we work together or either we are not together. Guys, that is not good. So thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video until now. Please do subscribe to the channel before you leave, and give me your thumbs up. I'll really do appreciate. Thanks to those who always watch my videos. Guys, I love you so much because you always support me, and I'm looking forward to see your commentary in the comment section. I would like to hear your thoughts about what we spoke in this video. Later on, I'll be sending you the second part of what will happen in the court this afternoon. For now, continue to be yourself. Have respect for everyone in order for you to be respected. Be good. Be kind. Yes. And keep yourself out of trouble because you don't need to face the court. May God bless you all. I'll see you soon. Ciao.